I don't want to do this. Wow, guys, that appointment was so enlightening. So muddy. I'm like slipping. Hello world. Sue's had a good little cry, but needed. Woo! Guys, welcome back to my channel. You're with Holly, and this is Nova. Say hi. Hi, Papa. Say hi to my YouTube friends. Guys, welcome back to another vlog with Holly. I have just signed up to a 30-kilometer trail race. So exciting. I'm an ambassador for a brand called Trails Plus, and they do a whole bunch of trail events across the year, including like they do ultras, 75Ks, 100Ks, they do 2Ks, they do a whole bunch of events, and I'm doing theirs in July. So that's just under 2 months away. I have just signed up to Run Up for the first time and doing a program with them. So far, I'm loving it. Yesterday was a 14-kilometer long run, and the mileage is increasing each week, but we're doing a lot of hills and trails. But there's another reason why I wanted to take you guys along with me. This vlog is going to be a what I eat in a week, how I train in a week. I like to train quite hybrid, so you're going to see some CrossFit, some strength work, and you're going to see a lot of running. Now this is going to include a long run, an easy run, and a hard run. But I do have a lot of elevation and hills in this running because I am training for this trail event, which there is a lot of elevation. It's going to be at a place in Victoria, Melbourne called eatingggg, which is quite hilly. So yeah, you're gonna see that. But another reason I wanted to chat to you guys and take you through my sort of week is because yesterday I went to go see a physio for the first time, and today I'm going to see a nutritionist, which I'm so excited about. Basically, I've noticed that throughout my running in the past couple of weeks, I've kind of had a niggle come along in my ankle. And so I went to the physio to get some sort of advice, thinking, you know, it was going to be to do with my hip or ankle and strengthening that. However, she went on a whole kind of tangent, which was great, about nutrition and fueling for performance, which I'm so passionate about. And I have definitely been under fueling. It's funny, you know how to do all the right things. You hear all these things all the time about fueling for performance, but then actually doing it is a whole other thing. So essentially, I need to get my nutrition down pat. Now, I've done a half Ironman before, a marathon before, and I know that it takes so much to get there, to get to even the race day without getting injured. And if I was to continue eating and doing the way I was doing things, injury is bound to happen. So this vlog is going to be me taking you through kind of my thought process, but also how to be eating. And I'm so excited to take you guys through my kind of nutrition appointment today, take some key learnings from that. We got some rehab exercises that we're going to do from physio. I'm not currently injured, which is great. And it's so good to go and do your appointments before you even get injured. Like, let this be your sign. Also, guys, this set is from Muscle Nation, which I am now an affiliate for. Use my code to save online, Holly594 at the checkout. But this is super cute. I've just gotten into flared pants for the first time, and we love. So let me know what you guys think. Please use my code to save and support Here for the Girly Pops. And let's go into the city to this nutrition appointment. Lightweight, baby. Yeah. Just go for. Oh, so good. Also, cool hat, by the way. Switch Nutrition.
Yeah, I like it.
So we're meeting up in the city for my dietitian appointment, but he currently has a pack on because he's training for selection. My husband's in the army. Josh, say hi.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I am husband.
He is husband.
First name husband, last name Josh.
Last name husband. It's just one name. But he's got like a 26 kilo pack on and is doing his pack march in the city.
Yeah, fun thing to do.
Love it. Yum yum.
It's definitely your like trail.
Yeah, no, that's like a cute little.
Hello.
It's giving. Go one more ultra.
I can do it.
Oh, there she is.
Oh.
Penny. Wow, guys, that appointment was so enlightening. She was like freaking amazing. I'm so glad I did that. And I highly recommend you guys do that too, especially if you're in the endurance space. But basically because I'm, you know, training for this trail event and it's all about carbs and I need to eat enough carbs. She also really talked about my calcium. I need to up my calcium and my iron, of course. Yeah, what else? We need to really look at macros. Yeah, what else was there? Protein, she said I'm kind of going to hit that naturally as a result of me trying to get my carb intake each day. Yeah, and we're upping my calories, which is very exciting. Yeah, excited to see where this goes. She was like freaking phenomenal. And it was a really cool clinic too. Okay guys, we are going to hit a rehab session. I'm going to switch out my CrossFit workout for some rehab prescribed by the physio. Guys, I am feeling fueled. You know, being someone who's kind of dabbled in endurance sports and things, like I thought I was pretty good at fueling until I went to this appointment with my dietitian and realized how much fuel you actually need to be supporting your training. Like I thought I was doing all the right things, turns out it's not enough. So man, trying to get 340 grams of carbs a day is hectic, guys. And I'm trying to find the most complex carb sources that I can rather than just processed foods because I'm trying to do this the right way. And I am obviously coming off the back of a fat loss phase. So I can't even begin to describe how much more food I'm eating, how many smaller meals I'm eating. Like I feel like yesterday all I was doing was eating, and it's actually a challenge trying to now get in calories. Who would have thought, especially since I'm trying to do it in the most healthy way possible rather than just process things. Yeah, turns out we also need a lot more calcium to support and get some strong bone density going on because there's so much impact, especially with the red blood cells. Whilst trail running and doing all these things, you need strong, dense bones, and we want to prevent that injury. So I need more calcium on my diet. I need to aim for red meat at least 3 times a week because I need more iron. I'm also on a journey of trying to get my period back. And yes, these are all the things that are going to help me get that back. I also am trying to up my water. So yes, I am peeing all the time, aiming for at least 2 liters a day, which isn't actually that much and very manageable to do. It's just something I wasn't consciously thinking about before. For today's menu for the physio sort of recommended exercises, I think we have some B-stance RDLs. We have some loaded calf raises, which are actually extremely heavy, and it's going to take me months to build up to the weight that they want me to achieve and the rep target they want me to achieve. I also have some dead bugs and other exercises. So yeah, we're being good, we're being disciplined, we are switching out the CrossFit workout to do our rehab. And you know, it takes a bit of sacrifice, but we are getting it done. So come along with me, guys. So we just went shopping at Aldi. If you want to go cheaper, go Aldi. And we got all the foods we need. I tried to search for things that are going to be carb sources because we are basically carb loading, trying to hit that 340 grams. So we've got crumpets, oats, popcorn, grain waves, beans, sweet potato. What else we got? This is not carbs, but this looks delicious. A little sweet treat from my sweet treat. Delicious. Oh yeah, dried fruits apparently, guys. High in carbs. Love that for us. Oh yeah, Medpool dates. These are really good, especially if you're on a bulk. Medpool dates. I'm keen to try it out. Literally never tried a Medpool date before. All right, gonna make a hot honey beef bowl. So I got some avocados. And been absolutely loving yogurt lately. Been basically trying to sprinkle honey on everything. Because great little natural carb source. Dried mango. Perfect. We got crumpets, banana, jam, and we got some oats because we are about to go for a 9K easy run. Woo! Love eating. Breakfast is literally so much fun. Like, love food. Especially coming out of true. Especially coming out of a fat loss phase. This is the life. See? So much food. Step up the streets. You ready?
No.
So he's actually training for selection, but he's going to join me for this 9K run. And we don't have earphones, we're just going to raw dog it and chat to each other on the run. So we're just like feeling fueled though. How are you feeling? I don't know why he's warming up his chest. Hello world.
Hello.
All right, we are 3Ks in to a 9K easy run. Where little tip for running, take a buddy so you can measure that you're doing conversational pace, speaking in full sandwiches, full sentences. Then you know you're doing an easy pace. Honestly, pretty boring without earphones, not gonna lie to you, but it's good training. 8K's down, 1K to go. And the best part is we can eat after this. Honestly, our life is revolving around food and I love it. Damn, we bang on 6:30 pace.
Really?
Nice and easy. Heart rate 144. It's okay for me. Just under an hour. 9Ks. Woo! Also guys, check out the autumn leaves. How stunning. Gotta fuel the Ferrari, baby. Double session day, baby. We are on the way to CrossFit. I think on the menu today is like toes bar, Bever to Target. It's meant to be a run, but I just ran. So I'm gonna see if I can switch that out for something. Having some dried mango slices now because I need some carbs in me for a double training day.
So close.
Hello MTV, welcome back to my crib. Jokes, but we are making dinner. We just got back from our afternoon coaching job. Been in another gym coaching. And we're gonna cook up some hot honey beef bowls, which has been like an absolute favorite of mine. So yeah. Mince just went flying. So guys, a little trick is opt for the lean beef mince and you'll save yourself a lot of fat and crap that you don't need. We do have sweet potatoes cooking in the air fryer right now. Man, I love sweet potato, but I think it makes me bloated. Does anyone else experience this? All right, y'all, cottage cheese, high protein, just putting in the final touches to this hot honey beef bowl. We have added taco mince, sweet potatoes, hot honey. You have to get this hot honey sauce. It makes it taste elite. This is one. Adding all that, boom, Bob's your uncle. Literally a meal I could eat every single week. This is it.
Try shake and run. Jay doesn't want to run.
Okay, good morning guys. Today the plan is 16 kilometers, but we are adding elevation in, which is actually a challenge, and I think I have some efforts within that. So it's going to be interesting trying to hit those paces whilst going up some steep inclines. And the other thing is finding that elevation for these runs, because it is going to be a trail run and there's going to be a lot of hills. Luckily, I live on the back of a reserve and a kind of trail, and there's a lot of different trails you can take within that. But still, it's still not enough elevation. I think it's only like max 200 meters, so I might have to like do hill repeats within that. But we're fueled, we've had some brekkie. We're just waiting for that to digest 60 minutes before the run, and then yeah, we'll get out there and do it. The runs are increasing each week, so I think, you know, it increases by basically, the long runs increase by 2Ks each week. So in a few weeks time it'll be like a 26 kilometer run. I think that's peak week, and then it's going to taper off from there before the race, 19th July, so just under 2 months away. Oh my god, my dog is going off. Border Collie life, you know?
Please do not let these niggas live before you come for the great one, please.
I actually take my lap a little bit on.
And don't forget to hydrate, y'all. All right, I've decided to put more layers on. Ironman top on. Oh my god, she means business. And we are gonna put on a vest because I just realized the trail that I'm going is probably not gonna have water fountains. So we need to take some water with us. I'm procrastinating because I clearly don't want to do this. All right, let's do this. Guys, I'm actually an idiot. I forgot to pack a gel. So I'm gonna have to use this as a warm-up lap around my house. Go back, grab a gel, Damn, this is why you have to preset your stuff the night before. All right, they said hills, so we are doing hills. I also really need to cut my toenail. All right, guys, we've got nut gel, made their pit stop home, back out again. 4K's in, quarter of the way. Hell yeah. Trying to opt to take every hill possible. It's actually hard to like find the routes for this. I need to like plan ahead next time. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I feel so full from all the food, but I need to start getting this gel in. We need to have, what, maybe 60 grams of carbs an hour? But like, I need to train my gut. Oh, is this another hill coming up? Oh my God, it's so muddy. I'm like slipping. Woo! Okay, I'm definitely gonna wear trail shoes for the actual event. Oh, but this is like the crossing, so let's get on. Pray don't die. Aye. Woo! Doing hills. Wow, guys, how pretty is this? We are fully in nature, listening to a podcast. Stunning vibes. 16 Ks, done and dusted. But we're done. Time to refuel, stretch it out. Whew. Another one in the bag, y'all. Switch perform. So we got some electrolytes and carbohydrate blend. That was pretty good. I think that had just under 300 meters of elevation, which isn't too bad, but I'm gonna need a clock more. So next time, I'm definitely gonna need to head and drive to some sort of mountain or something, but that's a problem for later me. Man, this is fire. It's like a kiwi fruit blend. Man, I can't even speak. I need to opt for the iron Ferrograd C apparently, but that's good. Voila, bon up the beef. We got salmon, avocado, some sweet potato for extra carbs, some rice, and a little side of salad, sesame seeds, and that Kewpie sesame sauce. Okay guys, we're gonna try out a Medj pull date and some peanut butter. Apparently it's like super high in carbs. I've literally never tried it before. Yum, that is unbelievable. With the peanut butter, oh, slaps. If you're bulking, this is a good snack. I'm gonna try out this magnesium drink that's supposed to be really good for sleep. Because yeah, I'm desperate to get my sleep score better. Okay, so we're going to CrossFit. We're having some rice cakes with honey. We are watching a vlog. This is like the perfect breakfast for when you're not really hungry, but you need to get some fuel down before we train. All right, y'all, it's giving a very orange dinner. We've just made up some chicken, chips, and salad. Pretty easy, but we had to make it quick because we just finished coaching. Also been loving some of this No Nasties, basically mix. So this is a peri-peri chicken wrap that is divine. Yeah, just gonna put some salad dressing on, then we are good to go. Just realized it's been a while since I left you guys. Week has been good so far. Just did some CrossFit this morning. A lot of deadlifts. If I'm being honest, my back is quite sore. Doing deadlifts off the back of doing, you know, an 8K tempo session yesterday. Woo! My back is a little bit sore. My legs are a little bit sore, but we are feeling so good. The fueling has been nailed, which means I'm feeling so good. Hitting all my paces during my sessions, hitting PBs in the gym. Man, like I just feel like a different person. Like, yeah, since I've been upping my calories and the best part is that the scales have not changed. I was so afraid and fearful that they were going to. That turns out by adding more calories in, yes, my training load is higher, but it's a real fear. And I know it's kind of scary to say and put out there into the online world, but like it's a genuine fear that I imagine a lot of people experience. Yeah, the fear of gaining fat, especially after working on my goals and achieving the goals that I wanted. But I'm just trying to find a way to do it now whilst keeping my hormonal health and prioritizing that. So yeah, we're going on the right track. One thing I'm big on is eating volume. So now we are eating a lot more salads, filling up a lot more of the plate. We got chips there because we need more carb sources. I'm still trying to hit 340 grams of carbs a day, which is proving quite a challenge. And we've got our protein chicken on the side there. Oh, guys, we are having a bit of a raw and real moment. You can probably see she's in the feels. She's had a good little cry, but needed. There are some days you just feel like you're killing it, and other days it's just killing you. Just everything. The overwhelm, the stress, the stress that you put on yourself. Oh. And on a separate note, I just went out for a run then. I was meant to do 7K. It's a bit of a deload week. And it's crazy how some days can feel amazing and other days horrible. Like, I mean, check my Garmin watch, all my body battery said, you know, I was feeling trash, not enough sleep, stress, body stress, sore DOMs, and of course the 7K that I was meant to do turned into a 5K, and I just called it there because I had a good little cry before it. And some days, you know, it's actually more benefiting to you to throw in the towel. But man, life is just living lately in good ways, but there's just so much going on and so many new jobs, opportunities and pressure and self-inflicted pressure. And I don't know, does anyone else relate to this? Because yeah, I don't know, I'm just feeling a bit down and stressed out. Little pork belly bowl with some carrot, cucumber, big bowl of rice, avocado, yum yum. All right, guys, I think tonight on the menu we are doing homemade burgers and fries. Excited. I just realized I left you guys in such a low moment. Feeling good. It's the next day. I just came from doing CrossFit class. I ended up doing like a 30-minute recovery cycle just to warm up, and then it was 1 hour class. So we did a whole lot of bench press today. We also did burpees, so we did a bit of a WOD. Today was meant to be a 10K. I'm actually on a deload week, and wow, apologies guys, my camera just died. But as I was saying, I am actually on a deload week, thank goodness. So it is coming at like the best time because I feel like absolute crap. Yeah, really need this. So I think I might need to look at, again, upping my fueling. I think especially since my mileage is increasing with running, I think we're going to need to up it again, but I'm going back to the dietitian. But we're a couple of weeks in. We've been going good, but it makes sense that I'm at a deload. Oh, my goodness. But who knows? I could be at a place in my cycle that potentially I'm getting hormones again, and that's why the drop in level. And yeah, that might explain why I've been feeling so crap and down and self-reflecting a bit much. It's giving like ultimate lazy girl. The fact that I'm doing it all in one pan is hilarious. All right, guys, I'm going to use this Pro Fit sauce. It's only 18 calories per serve, and it's like burger sauce, so super keen. So yeah, as I was saying, today was meant to be a 10K run because it is a deload week, and then next week I'm scheduled for 18K. And man, I couldn't even do the 10K run today. I was feeling so trash. So yeah, today we did CrossFit session instead, and a little bit of light recovery on the bike. Vegetables can actually be so tasty and fun. Since I'm in my base, oh my God, is she my dog? One of the best parts to come about from this new kind of nutrition and how we've been feeling for training is I have had no food noise, which is crazy. I'm normally a person that always has cravings, but now if anything, I'm struggling to get the food in. I'm struggling to get my carbs in. Like, I have to eat so many more meals and snacks throughout the day, but also it has definitely kickstarted my metabolism. But honestly, now I'm struggling to actually get food in. I've always had the opposite problem. Like, if you guys knew me, all I thought about was food and sweets and treats and like the amount of food noise that I'd get and the guilt. And whereas now it's like completely opposite. Like, I don't feel that anymore, and I feel so fulfilled and satiated and satisfied. So this has been a game changer for me. And we are showered now, and it is time to make our yogurt bowl. Also going to use the Muscle Nation. It is caramel cheesecake flavor. Keen to try it out. Remember, use my code HOLLY594 for Muscle Nation products at the checkout. Voila, we love. I'm big on eating in volume, so a big bowl of dessert. Yes, please. Good morning, guys. I actually cannot be arsed this morning. I have to do this 10K. Like, it's literally a deload week. Why am I so not looking forward to it? I feel like since I've been able to relax a bit more this week, I just don't feel it running at all. We're about like 5 weeks into the program now. And that combined with, you know, doing my other training and, you know, obviously the training is increasing, the mileage is increasing, but also adding in life stress, job stress, getting a new job, coaching at new gyms, and doing all these things and finishing off my studies. Like, it's all feeling so overwhelming at the moment. Not to mention it is freezing. It has become that winter slump. And I do not want to go out there and do this. Like, I know I'll be so grateful. Like, I know once I do this session, I'll feel great and I need to move my body. But the weather is so depressing, guys. Like, I can't even. Like, wish me luck. Oh, I don't want to do this. All right, we did it. That was definitely not my fastest 10K, but yay, guys. The sun ended up popping out. Turned out to be a really good run. I'm so glad I got out there and got it done. Yay, guys, I did it. So those were the tunes I was playing. Man, there are sometimes you need to just push through and you know you're gonna feel good after. And then there's other times there's knowing how to listen to your body, in which I did the other day and cut my run short. Because some days are it and some days are not. And it's just knowing when you need to push through. Today was one of those days that I just knew I needed to push through and I was gonna feel so much better off for it. Man, I really feel like I've taken you through some ups and downs this week. My emotions have also been all over the place, which I hope that's a sign that the hormones are happening and that we're getting our period back. Anyway, there's been a lot of chat about that. I'm actually gonna sign off the vlog here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed and got something from it. And you know, it's all a journey and I'm learning and I took you guys along with me. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, tips, advice, literally anything, feel free to pop a comment in. Always open. My chat's always here for y'all, whatever you're going through, because we're all going through some stuff sometimes, you know? Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next vlog.